My name is Sophia Silva and I'm a first generation Cape Verdean American. I was born and raised in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, which is has a very large Cape Verdean community. My mother was born in São Tomé, Africa, and raised in Brava, and throughout her life she traveled to different islands because she was an empregada, which is a servant, and that's how she worked her way to coming to the States. My father was born in Saint Anton and was raised in Saint Vicente, and both my parents actually met here in Rhode Island. Well, being raised in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, I was already around a lot of Cape Verdean people and the Cape Verdean community, and within my household, my mom raised me. She was very into music, very into Cape Verdean music, you know, like Cabo Verde show and Splash, and she always had the music on, and every Sunday it's the ritual in the house to turn it on to the Cape Verdean radio station and clean the house. And she cooked Cape Verdean food every single day. When I was younger, I got tired of eating rice every single day. But now that I'm older, I love canja and quechupa and arroz com feg and galinhas. I love it now. It's such an integral part of who I am because of my mom. The first time I went to Cape Verde was in 2004, and I'll never forget, my dad just surprised me out of nowhere and told me, I want you to see Kaka, who is my vovó, my grandmother, and you're gonna go to Cape Verde for, it was like a month and a half. And I was like, what am I gonna do in Cape Verde for a month and a half? I was thinking, dusty roads and goats and boredom, and I was like, I'm gonna take that time to find myself and reconnect. But on the contrary, I was surprised because I went to Cape Verde and I think I partied every single day, and it was far from boring. What I love about being in Cape Verde that first time going back is you get this really greater sense of pride for your culture, because it's amazing when you're in a place and you know that everyone around you is like you. I remember going back to Cape Verde and going to Saint Anton for my first time, and I was just so in awe of how beautiful it was. And I remember we were going to catch a bus to go to the beach, and we were by the forest, and out of nowhere, as I'm filming, boom, an old man just comes, like the leaves are parting, and he comes out, with a cane in his hand, a stick that he used as a cane, and a big bag. He was collecting mangoes. And he just came out of the forest, and my friend offered to buy some, and he said like this, and he reached in the bag, and he gave us each a mango, and I swear it was the most sweetest, delicious, satisfying, gratifying mango that I ever ate. And it was just a beautiful moment. It was just one of them experiences where you didn't have to say anything. Just the silence and the beauty of that moment really, really, really made me see God in my parents' country, in my motherland. These two children, they were both under 10 years old. They asked me where I was from, and I told them from the States, and that this was my grandfather's house. And they said, oh, Senor Jules, we know him. And I was like, my grandfather, everybody knows him. There's a school named after him. I did not even know this. These kids took me up a hill, and right there was the school named after my grandfather. And you can look inside through the bars, and there was a picture of my grandfather, and I was so proud of that legacy